Good morning, St. Pius. Welcome to the final X Factor. I am Cole Elling.
And I'm Hope Simone.
And I'm Gino Monachino.
And I'm Angelina Glorioso.
Today's announcements will be the last X Factor for this school year, so make sure you stay tuned because you're watching
The X Factor. Today's saint of the day is Saint Gregory VII. Saint Gregory VII, originally known as Hildebrand, was a reformer before and during his papacy. He struggled to gain the church's freedom from undue civil influence and paid a price for his efforts. Gregory VII died in exile in 1085. 30 years after his death, the church won its struggle.
Another reminder that there will be a children's book drive. Please see Mrs. Martin or Mr. Scroggum if you have any questions.
A reminder, there will be physical and impact testing from Monday, June 11th from 4 to 8 in the Commons. Each will be $10 and additional dates have been added for impact testing.
Sports for today. Hope actually wrote them wrong, like usual. So actually today will be the girls soccer quarterfinals tonight, and girls basketball open gym at 4 to 5:30, then volleyball at 5:30 to 7. So make sure you go and support the girls play some soccer.
Yeah.
Push that ball around that field.
Kick that ball around that field.
Be sure to look for summer coursework to come out next week.
The students, please check your lunch account balances before purchasing food. Power School will be turned off after finals if you owe money on your lunch account. Please see Mrs. Witherow if you have any questions.
Lunch for today is Papa John's.
There will be a jeans day over finals. $5 for both days. Proceeds will benefit the athletic complex. Please purchase your wristbands in the armory.
We're streaming a big happy birthday to our girl Hope.
We hope you have a great day and we love you.
So we're going to say some fun facts we have now.
Over 1,000 birds a year die from smashing into windows. Anyway.
California has issued 6 driver's licenses to people named Jesus Christ.
Wow, that's interesting.
It's wild.
Wow, man.
Some more riddles for y'all. I hope these are a little bit difficult, but my first one is what can be wasted but also unstoppable?
I like that.
You like that?
In mine,
Deep.
the more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I?
Gino, it's been a fun ride with you this year, buddy, but let's head out for our very last story of the year. Over to, I'm pretty sure it's Angelina and Hope.
My favorite memory of Miss Hip is when she'd always bring us treats. Shout out to you, Miss Hip, for always putting up with me and Giovanni.
My favorite thing about Miss Hip is that she helped me learn math easier.
My favorite memory about Miss Hip's class was seeing the quadratic formula.
My favorite thing about Miss Hip is how nice she is and how neatly she writes on the board.
Oh, favorite memories. There are so many. When you first asked that question, the first thing I thought about was the year my only year that I ever coached volleyball. So I coached freshman volleyball, I think in 2005 maybe. I just know the volleyball coach needed a freshman coach because her previous coach had resigned, and I just told her I didn't know anything about it, and she said, "That's all right, I can teach you everything you need to know." And so I did. I had a great group of people that were really, really good and just a joy to be with. And I learned a whole lot about volleyball that year. So that would be one of my favorites. And then just a general everyday experience of working with a wonderful group of students. 'Cause this is a great school. I learned to appreciate it. Oh, miss most. What am I going to miss most? I think it's just the people, whether it's the students or my colleagues at Pius, the administrators, the parents, the staff from the office down to the custodial staff. They're all just wonderful people, and I couldn't feel more blessed from being able to be here.
My favorite memory about Mr. Stuckey's class is when he will make fun of any answer anyone ever gives to his questions and trying to get him off track so we didn't have to learn chemistry.
My favorite memory from Mr. Stuckey's class is on our first day, he was explaining the eye wash station, and he accidentally pressed the button too hard and water got all over himself and our class, and that's obviously my favorite memory.
My favorite thing about Peterson is having to yell at him because he always forgets his hearing aids.
My favorite thing about Mr. Peterson is his sense of humor. My favorite thing about Mr. Peterson was he was a good teacher. He had some good stories.
My favorite thing about Mr. Peterson is how understanding he is.
I just wanted to say to Mrs. Hipp, Mr. Stuckey, Mr. Peterson, thank you for everything that you've taught me here since I've been at Pius. I have watched all of your classes, and I've always been impressed with the way you hold the kids' attention, the way you teach your subject, but most importantly, how you care about the people that you teach, and also how you care about the people that you work with. You'll be sorely missed, but know that we send you with prayer, and we're thankful that you were here.
Guys, what do you guys think about that? That was some.
It was fun to film. Suki talks a lot, but it was some sentimental things, you know?
I know, really heartfelt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Yeah, we'll miss you guys.
I miss you, Stuckey. I love you.
That is all the news we have for today.
We'll see you next year.
Stay classy, St. Pius.